Support for Living Culture is provided in part by Fitz Seafoods, Easy Orchards Farm Market,
McKay Ranch,
and by Work Unlimited.
Located just 5 miles south of downtown Salem is Illahe Hills Country Club. Surrounded by the beautiful landscape of the West Hills and Minto Brown Park, this private club offers golf, recreation, and clubhouse dining for its members. The restaurant kitchen is run by executive chef Marcia Hara.
Seasonal ingredients are kind of hard this time of year because, well, it's not the growing season. And in many ways, I think we're kind of looking forward to summer and spring. I have talked to a couple of growers about, what we want to do for next year. Some of our farmers that we deal with have greenhouses, and so they can start things a little bit earlier. We did get some rapini last week, which was really nice. Leeks are still around, potatoes, but generally looking just for those first shoots that kind of come up. Local asparagus, I think, won't happen until like the end of April, so we just kind of look forward to everything that kind of comes our way and are thankful that it's there. And so that's kind of the focus right now.
We visit with Marcia as she highlights a dish that may appear on the spring menu.
We've cooked with shiitake mushrooms, or I have since I was little, and mainly, for the most part, have used dried. Probably have only used fresh for the last maybe 10 years or so. I guess that sounds like a long time, but it really isn't. But what I like about them is that they have kind of a meaty flavor. When they're fresh, they're fairly delicate mushroom. When they're dried, they tend to be more sturdy. But that's kind of what I like about them. Definitely the flavor. They're sweet at one point. They're meaty. And they just kind of add substance to a meal. Later on today we'll do a kind of a take on a chicken marsala, but we're going to do it with pork, and we're going to do it with shiitake mushrooms, and we're going to add some miso to it. So it's also a blend of a buta tofu, which is a Japanese dish that has the mushrooms and the pork, but we're kind of, I guess, fusioning the whole dish. It's always been a part of me. I've been cooking, for a heck of a long time. I started cooking when I was very young, and my mother opened up the refrigerator and said, your parents work, you need to have dinner on the table, and so here's the refrigerator, there's the proteins, dinner will be ready at 6:30. So that was my chore when I was growing up, and I've always enjoyed it. It adds variety, it uses all of your senses. You need to use your head or your brain, but you also need to use your hands and your feet and definitely your taste buds and your eyes to see. So it's something that can combine a lot of different aspects of your life. And you know, everywhere you go, there's food. So, you know, it's a never-ending job.